Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Okay,
another
back to
episode of
Green
Captain Chang
312
Plays. We
again.
are in cold waters, 1984 NATO campaign, and we are actually playing as a surface ship. In fact, I'm playing USS Ticonderoga. We have just returned to Holy Loch to replenish our stores. We had used quite a few torpedoes in our last run to defeat a couple of submarines, and we have accomplished our mission. And now we need to reload a lot of ass rocks and a lot of torpedoes. Fortunately, no casualties, and we did not get hit, but now it's time to go back out. Alright, we need to go to green 312. Yeah, yep, there we do. There we go. Green 312. We need to stop. You don't have to stay in 312 though. You can actually move to 311 if you like, just to the east, or
Double checking the
just
order.
double
Yes,
rating.
Green
Yep,
312, stop
green
enemy
312
submarines.
is our
Coming from the
need
east.
to stay at.
Let's save the game.
Okay, let's save the game and let's sit around and let's see what happens.
Up rock loaded. Let's go.
Sonar, new contact bearing.
Upscope. Raise the radar mast.
Con sonar, master 1 is classified as Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, Flyco, aircraft ready to launch. Con, Flyco, launching aircraft. Con, Flyco, aircraft is in the air.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 078, designated Sierra 4.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
You'll notice both of them are beyond my ass rock range. Okay, both of them are pinging me, so there's definitely hostile intent there. And remember, you're just as dead if a whiskey hits you than if an Akula or Sierra hits you.
Con, Flyco, aircraft ready to launch. Con, Flyco, aircraft is in the air. Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
Con, helm, steady course.
Where are you?
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
These IDs are tentative only. They're probably not accurate.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Always prosecute the nearest threat first.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
The problem is I don't really want to drop this early, but now that we have a speed, it's like, why the heck not?
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Generally speaking, you want to drop ahead of it, just so it discourages them from moving toward your ship.
Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 059. Contact faded.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I'd want to think that we had dropped ahead of it because it had stopped.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Come left to 082, helm I.
Let's just say I'm feeling extremely brave here, in that I have yet to experience the power of the Soviet the wake homers. Oh, someone fired.
FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Come right to 162, helm I. Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 4. Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 4.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
And as you can see, the initial guess is right. He stopped
Con,
a couple
FLYCO,
clicks away,
aircraft
but
transiting to point.
now we should have him nailed. But remember, Victor 3s are very, let's just say, enthusiastic
Sonar,
runners.
switching to passive con, helm, steady course.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3, 2 knots. Make turns for 5 knots. Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
With 3 torpedoes on the divergent course, where it came from is obviously the origin. The problem is the origin is exactly where I dropped the first 2 fish, and they're nowhere to be seen. So where do we drop this thing? And that is as good as a start. That is as good as a spot. So we're sending that chopper in while that one goes back for reloads. On the other hand, if we predict the trajectory, it's again too far for ASRock. On the other hand, we probably need to keep running a little further away to get away from that torpedo to the south. Unless we're trying to thread the needle between, going for the gap between those torpedoes. It is possible, but the problem is, if you miss, you get both sets of torpedoes will see you.
Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con, sonar, Sierra 3 is
Okay.
cavitating.
Somebody dropped a decoy, newsmaker. So drop us at the right location. We need to arm this baby back up and send it back out there. We need to prosecute that threat.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Make turns. Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last. Make turns for. Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Notice this is actually the wrong way to evade a Soviet torpedo. We just exposed our wake to 3 different torpedoes. If any one of those is a wakehomer, we are screwed.
Con, sonar, noisemaker bearing 0. Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 1 0. Make con, sonar, we are cavitating. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3. Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0, 5, 4. Make turns for 1, 0. Con sonar no longer cavitating. Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 0 knots.
You might have
Con,
noticed
FLYCO,
that southern
aircraft
torpedoes
transiting to
just
point.
started circling at a particular spot. That means I don't have to run because it will never intercept my wake. But what about the other two? Those look like acoustic homers, though. They are probably of no threat to us because we're far well away from them. That leaves me a bit of
Con,
time to
FLYCO,
prosecute
aircraft dropping weapon.
that threat right there.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing. Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base. Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base.
At the expense of 4 to 6 torpedoes used, all we did was we drive the two subs away from us. I don't think we even gotten a single hit.
Noisemaker bearing 0,
On the other hand,
5,
those
6.
two are still seeking, so I don't know.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Come left to 0, 7, 2, helm eye.
Before, this was my third battle, so this was well before I experienced the power of the Soviet Wake homers, and you'll see.
Con, FLYCO, launching aircraft. Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base.
As is often joked, these battles are 99% boredom with 1% of pure terror.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra, bore. Last bearing 058. Contact faded.
Remember to use the marker feature so you remember where the enemy really is rather than where the sensors seems to think he
Sonar
is.
regained contact on Sierra, bore. Bearing 058.
Only thing accurate would be the bearing, which does not change. That cannot vary, but the range estimate can vary greatly. So, if necessary, put a ruler up to the monitor and check the bearing. He's somewhere along that line. The question is, where exactly?
Con, FLYCO, aircraft orbiting waypoint. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra, bore. Last bearing 058. Contact faded. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra, bore. Bearing 058.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing. Con, FLYCO, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, launching aircraft. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air.
The problem with the Victor 3 is it is pretty fast. Not quite as fast as an Alpha, but 35, it is roughly equivalent to the LA class. And, but technically a hair faster, but much louder.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point. Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base.
right 2106, helm I.
I was thinking about going to the east in order to expose more of the towed array and see if we can develop a better tracking solution, but we may not need it. As you can see, the torpedo has left the circle and is going after it, so hopefully, as you can see, it is coming toward us. So if we drop one just basically where the indicated spot is, we should be able to nail it. You can see I also dropped a little marker there to indicate its true position rather than indicated position.
Con, helm, steady course. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 065.
The problem with the drop command is you have to make sure that the plane can easily reach the drop location based on its turning radius. If you put it inside its turning radius, it will never get to it because it's not smart enough to fly out further and then come back in. It's not smart enough. It only knows how to fly closer based on its turning radius, and it's always
Con, FLYCO, aircraft dropping weapon.
looks like this is going to be a miss because this guy is at 130 meters. Okay, so when it dives, it does not go directly below. It has to circle around a bit too. So when it drops, it goes shallow. So not always a desired property for anti-sub torpedo.
Con, FLYCO, launching aircraft. Con, FLYCO, aircraft is in the air. Con, FLYCO, aircraft transiting to point.
Took like 2 or 3 circles for it to finally get to the right depth.
Aircraft returning to base.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Looks like a hit.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 073.
The problem is you may have to hit it more than once to kill it. Single shot kills with these lightweight ASW torpedoes are actually rather rare.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 072.
Okay, I think we're back in business. It's seeking.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 075.
Con, Flyco, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, Flyco, aircraft landing. Con, Flyco, aircraft recovered. Con, Flyco, aircraft is in the air. Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, Flyco, aircraft returning to base.
.34-minute mark, and we have not even killed a single sub.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 068.
Yeah, it seems Victor just is stumbling all over the freaking place. Eventually, he's gonna make a mistake or run out of whatever.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 066.
Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 063.
weapon
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 06. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 060. Contact breaking up.
Finally!
Con, Flyco, aircraft landing.
Now we have to kill that Victor 1.
Con, Flyco, aircraft recovered.
Come left 2.
Con, Flyco, aircraft is in the air. Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point.
But that was basically lucky in that the
Con,
torpedo has
Flyco,
gotten so
aircraft
close
transiting to point.
and is in such a tight turn that it simply ignored the noisemaker he dropped.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3. Come right to 113, helm I.
Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem
Fire
because this guy's close, much closer
Con
than we
sonar,
were expecting.
launch transient from Sierra 3. Con sonar, we are cavitating. Come right to 100, helm I.
Let's just say his comrades' valiant sacrifice may not be in vain, and unless we dodge his torpedo, we are probably going to eat one.
Come right to 143, helm I. Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con, helm, steady course. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3-2 knots. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 357. Make turns for 20 knots, maneuvering I. Con sonar, noisemaker come left to 090, helm I. Make turns for 15 knots, maneuvering I. Come left to 0. Make turns for 3-2 knots, maneuvering I. Con, helm, steady course. Fire, VLS.
And as you can see, I'm trying to bracket, basically box him in with torpedoes at every direction. We're gonna have a helicopter drop one ahead. We have a ASROC dropping one to the right, and then another helicopter dropping one on the left. We'll see. We'll see.
Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, Flyco, aircraft returning to base.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3, 2 knots. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0, 0, 0.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, Flyco, aircraft dropping weapon. Con, Flyco, aircraft returning to base.
He somehow broke through to the south, so we're gonna feed him another ASROC.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 3, 5, 0.
The idea is to block him, not necessarily to kill him. Although that comes.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 3, 4, 5.
Con, Flyco, aircraft landing.
Fortunately, we've kept the Victor way too busy to be thinking about shooting at us.
Aircraft recovered.
But
Con,
if he had
Flyco,
fired a
launching
Wakehomer,
aircraft.
or like that torpedo that has appeared on our left,
Come
we're
right to
gonna
Con,
be in deep
Flyco,
doo-doo.
aircraft is in the air.
And if that's a Wakehomer, we're also effed.
Con, Flyco, aircraft transiting to point. Con, Flyco, aircraft orbiting waypoint.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 3, 3, 4. Contact is in the baffles.
Con, Flyco, aircraft returning to base.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Con, helm, steady course. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 3, 3, 2. Come right to 3, 1, 1. Helm aye.
As you can see, I'm trying to dodge these darn torpedoes left and right. Now let's see if that's an acoustic or Wakehomer.
Con, Flyco, aircraft orbiting waypoint. Con, Flyco, aircraft recovered. Con, FLYCO, aircraft returning to base. Con, FLYCO, aircraft stowed.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
We have managed to thread the needle between two incoming torpedoes.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Like the Victor is finally dead, so I can now recover everything and leave.
Con, FLYCO, aircraft landing.
Let's just say hunting subs in a cruiser is a pain in the you-know-what. Anyway, I believe this will conclude this video as we're coming up on the 50-minute mark, maybe a little beyond that. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Stay tuned for more cold water content. Progress in 1984 Red Storm Rising as a surface ship. And see you later.
All right, mission accomplished. Okay, we need to go to the Norwegian coast, Blue 49. That's gonna be lower. Yep, there it is.